Yo, what is up everybody? It's your host, the History One, and we are about to embark on a crazy adventure. We're heading to the Uyuni Salt Flats in Bolivia. This place is like nothing you've ever seen before. A seemingly endless expanse of blindingly white salt, stretching as far as the eye can see. We're talking abandoned trains, islands covered in giant cacti, and lagoons that change color like a mood ring. So buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the top spots you absolutely cannot miss when exploring the Uyuni Salt Flats. Alright, first up, we're hitting you with a dose of history and a touch of the eerie. We're talking about the train cemetery, a stone's throw from the town of Uyuni. Picture this, dozens of rusted steam locomotives and train cars just left to bake under the scorching sun. These relics from Bolivia's mining past tell a story of ambition, progress, and ultimately, decline. It's a photographer's dream, a haunting reminder of time's relentless march, and a must-see on your Uyuni Salt Flats adventure. Next up, we're trading rusted metal for prickly giants. We're heading to Incahuasi Island, also known as Fish Island. Imagine this, you're in the middle of this blindingly white expanse, salt as far as the eye can see, and suddenly, bam! An island rises from the salt, covered in towering cacti. These aren't your average backyard cacti. We're talking massive ancient cacti, some over 1,000 years old, reaching heights of over 30 feet. And the view from the top? Let's just say it's worth the climb. You get this insane 360-degree panorama of the salt flats stretching out in every direction. So, yeah, Incahuasi Island, it's definitely worth a visit. Alright, so you're probably thinking, okay, but where do you even crash in this surreal salt desert? Well, let me introduce you to one of the most unique lodging experiences you'll ever encounter. My friends, get ready to have your minds blown again because we're talking about salt hotels. Yes, entire hotels constructed from salt. Yes, you heard that right. These aren't just gimmicky structures, they're fully functional hotels. These places are built entirely of salt blocks, from the walls and the floors to the furniture. Imagine walking into a room where everything around you is made of salt. Imagine chilling in a lobby with salt tables, salt chairs, even a salt bar. It's like stepping into a different world, one where salt is the primary building material. The salt bricks create this warm, almost glowing ambiance, and the silence of the desert at night is truly something else. The atmosphere is both serene and otherworldly. Some hotels even have salt sculptures and artwork, taking the whole salt theme to the next level. These intricate designs add a touch of artistry to the already fascinating environment. Plus, imagine waking up in the morning, looking out your window at the blindingly white expanse of the salt flats. The view is nothing short of breathtaking. It's a pretty epic way to start your day. The combination of the unique hotel experience and the stunning natural beauty makes for an unforgettable stay. Chapter 4. Tunupa Volcano. Conquering the giant overlooking the salt flats. Now, if you're up for a challenge, a physical and visual feast for the senses, then lace up your hiking boots because we're heading to Tunupa Volcano. This isn't just any hike. It's an adventure that will test your endurance and reward you with some of the most breathtaking views imaginable. The journey begins at the base where the air is crisp and the excitement palpable. We're talking about a dormant giant rising majestically from the edge of the salt flats, its slopes painted in shades of ochre, brown, and red. These colors tell a story of geological history, each layer representing eons of natural processes. As you ascend, you'll notice the landscape changing, each step bringing you closer to the sky. The climb is no walk in the park, but trust me, the views from the top are worth every bead of sweat. The trail can be steep and challenging, requiring both physical strength and mental determination. But with each upward step, the sense of accomplishment grows. The vastness of the salt flats unfolds below, stretching out like an infinite white ocean. It's a surreal sight, almost otherworldly, and it makes you feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. The contrast between the white salt flats and the colorful slopes of the volcano is simply stunning. Reaching the summit is an accomplishment in itself, but the real reward is the sense of awe that washes over you as you stand there. The panoramic views are nothing short of spectacular, offering a 360-degree vista that captures the essence of this unique landscape. It's a moment of pure exhilaration, a reminder of the power and beauty of the natural world. Standing at the peak, you can't help but feel a deep connection to the earth. a sense of gratitude for the opportunity to witness such raw, unfiltered beauty. This is what makes the climb truly unforgettable. Chapter 5. Colchani, the salt miner's town and a shopper's paradise. Alright, let's take a break from the grand landscapes for a bit, and dive into the heart of local life. This is where the true essence of the region comes alive, in the daily routines and vibrant culture of its people. We're heading to Colchani, a small village located right on the edge of the Salt Flats. This quaint village is a gateway to understanding the symbiotic relationship between the land and its inhabitants. Colchani is known for its salt processing plants, where locals have been harvesting and processing salt for generations, using traditional methods passed down through centuries. These methods are not just a means of livelihood but a testament to their enduring heritage. You can witness the entire process, from the extraction of the salt blocks to the drying and packaging. It's a fascinating journey that showcases the hard work and dedication of the local community. The village has a bustling artisan market, where you can find everything from intricately carved salt lamps and sculptures to colorful alpaca wool sweaters and blankets. Each item tells a story of craftsmanship and cultural pride. It's the perfect place to find a unique memento of your Uyuni adventure and support the local community. By purchasing these handmade goods, you are contributing to the preservation of their traditions and the sustainability of their way of life. Chapter 6. Eduardo Avaroa Andean Fauna. National Reserve, flamingos, volcanoes, and otherworldly landscapes. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to enter a whole new level of visual overload. We're venturing beyond the Salt Flats and into the Eduardo Avaroa Andean Fauna National Reserve. We're talking colorful lagoons, towering volcanoes, bubbling hot springs, and an array of wildlife that will make you reach for your binoculars. The reserve is also home to several species of flamingos, their pink plumage a stark contrast to the turquoise-blue waters of the lagoons. It's a sight that will stay with you long after you've left the reserve. Chapter 7. Laguna Colorada, where the water blushes red. Get ready to have your mind blown by the sheer otherworldly beauty of Laguna Colorada, also known as the Red Lagoon. The water, a vibrant shade of red, sometimes tinged with pink or orange depending on the light, is like nothing you've ever seen before. The color comes from a combination of algae and sediments, creating this visual feast for the eyes. The lagoon is also home to thousands of flamingos, their pink feathers adding another layer of color to this already vibrant landscape. It's a reminder of the raw, untamed beauty of the natural world, a place where color reigns supreme. From red to green, we're continuing our journey through a painter's palette of lagoons, this time arriving at Laguna Verde, the Green Lagoon. The water is a stunning emerald green, so vivid it almost looks unreal. The color comes from minerals, particularly arsenic, deposited into the water from the surrounding volcanoes. Laguna Verde sits at the foot of the majestic Licancabur volcano, its perfect cone reflected in the still waters of the lagoon. The contrast between the emerald green water and the snow-capped peak of the volcano is simply breathtaking. It's a photographer's dream, a landscape that begs to be captured from every angle. Hold on tight, because we're about to enter a realm of intense geothermal activity at the Sol de Mañana geysers. Imagine this. You're surrounded by bubbling mud pots, steam vents hissing and spewing sulfurous gases, and geysers erupting in plumes of boiling water. The air is thick with the smell of sulfur, a pungent aroma that's impossible to ignore. The ground is painted in shades of ochre, yellow, and red, evidence of the minerals deposited by the geothermal activity. As you walk through this alien landscape, you can feel the heat of the earth beneath your feet. It's a humbling experience, a glimpse into the fiery heart of our planet. We're circling back to where it all began, back to the Salt Flats, but this time, we're stopping at a peculiar formation known as Fish Island. Fish Island is characterized by its bizarre rock formations, sculpted by wind and time into strange and wonderful shapes, but the real secret of Fish Island lies in its name. Millions of years ago, this area was submerged beneath the ocean. What we see today, these strange rock formations, are actually ancient coral reefs, remnants of a time when the Salt Flats were a vast inland sea. And as you wander amongst these ancient coral formations, you can't help but feel a sense of awe at the vastness of geologic time and the forces that have shaped our world. So there you have it, our whirlwind tour of the Uyuni Salt Flats and beyond. We've explored ancient train cemeteries, climbed cacti-covered islands, slept in hotels made of salt, and witnessed the raw power of nature at its finest. From the blinding white expanse of the salt flats to the colorful lagoons and geothermal wonders, this corner of Bolivia is a feast for the senses. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next epic journey. Peace out.